My name is Sita Patel and my role is Community Ambassador. What interested me the most was basically how can I give back to the community? How can I get involved and then share that experience? Because I'm very conscious that the theatre might seem as inaccessible to certain groups within the community, and I wanted to dispel that kind of notion of it not being accessible or fun for them, and help provide access to the theatre, because I've loved it. I've been going to the theatre for years now, but certainly not when I was growing up. So I do understand that there are restraints such as cost and also perception about the theatre. And so I want to dispel those and kind of make it more accessible. So that's why I got involved. What I've really loved about being a community ambassador is meeting various people within the theatre, from the guy who does lighting to people who are at the box office, and then meeting the group itself and the other community ambassadors, and just how diverse their experience roles are. It's just been really good fun because of the different types of people you meet, learning about different experiences, and just doing something really different to my day job has been so rewarding. And also knowing that getting positive feedback from the community and people who are experiencing the theatre for the first time, and getting that kind of feedback, oh wow, really enjoyed this show, and them understanding that Stratford East offers more than just performances. It does offer workshops and the good work that it does. So what's been most rewarding is meeting the people who are the assets of the theatre, and that's been fantastic. Stratford East is known as a theatre, but I'm not sure that people truly understand its history. And so I think by doing the heritage tours and sharing the know-how that I learn about the history of the theatre really helps people understand and embed in their minds the importance of the theatre and its kind of history. Oh, that is such a tricky and difficult question. I've loved all the shows because each set is so different and I've learned so much from the different shows. But I guess a memorable experience for me personally was Abigail's Party, for a couple of reasons. First of all, the storyline. I expected it to be a party, and then it takes a real turn. So that was unexpected, and it was just amazing to see the performance. And then secondly, I came for the rehearsals and I saw Tamsin in the lead role, and I've only really seen Tamsin on TV, for example, in EastEnders. So just seeing Tamsin in action was absolutely amazing. And if you ever see the show, she's in like 12-inch plus heels on a table, and she's superb. And it was just kind of seeing that. And then thirdly, it was the set, but also how actors warm up and their warm-up exercises. And actually I've taken that as a learning point for my personal life. So before a big meeting or something, to just like let loose and just shake it all out and just warm up my vocals and just get ready. So I learnt something new, and it's just amazing. And the set is brilliant, and the work that goes behind the costumes, the set, the lighting, the number of people, it's just superb. It means so much more than initially when I joined. Because I hadn't appreciated how much the theatre does. And I mentioned the workshops, the space they provide, the heritage tours. I didn't know about the heritage tours. So by the end of the year, I've I feel quite privileged that I have been able to contribute and partake in its anniversary and all the programmes that we've had and the workshops. It's given me a better understanding of how a theatre operates, just practically, but also in terms of shows and the kind of man hours and you know, for a show to go forward, what it takes behind the scenes. And I think that's been really insightful and the biggest eye-opener for me. It's a bit like, the way I would describe it is a bit like an advert. It might be a 60-second advert, but the work that goes into that advert behind the scenes is profound, and it's only when you have the privilege of experiencing that and the expertise of the people, lighting, you know, directors, that you really appreciate a performance and what goes into it. So it's been really rewarding on that front.